Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ivatron, and Genshin just posted this developers discussion. Well, not just, actually, I was at work while this was posted, but I'm seeing this for the first time. I haven't read it all, so it's a lot to go through, but hopefully you guys are interested, and we're gonna go through each point, and I'll give my input on each of it. I'm hoping for some good stuff. This is a developers discussion similar to the one that they did last month. Or before the last update, talking about all the changes that were coming and what they were hoping for. I don't think it includes everything, but it definitely includes a lot of it. So it says, morning travelers, once again we're bringing you the latest and greatest from developers discussions. You've heard that material conversion is fresh out of the oven. Okay. Question 1. When will pre-installation come to mobile platforms? We mobile players want to play sooner. Conversion updates drop as well. We'll be releasing pre-installation on mobile devices before the version 1.3 update. Reduce the amount of time needed to update game resources. Okay, so that's good. Anyone that plays on mobile, you're gonna be able to pre-download the big old updates, right? Which usually take a while. So you could probably plan ahead and maybe set it on a Wi-Fi or something so it doesn't like use your bandwidth. So that's gonna be really good. My friend personally, he plays on his phone, so I think this is gonna be a good update for him. Question 2. I wish that we could hold down a button to add materials when enhancing our weapons. Absolutely. It takes way too damn long to be pressing, you know, a million of those freaking EXP crystals. So, yeah, little quality log change. I like that. Question 3. We'd like to use controllers on iOS devices. Oh, okay. The developers have heard your cries. Devices that have had their operating systems upgraded to iOS. Oh, hope you guys didn't hear that. My sisters are making random noise. I think they're playing with the puppy. I also hope you guys don't hear my dog. He decided to just literally start eating right as I hit the record button. But okay, here we go. Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Scenes Series 2, PlayStation DualShock 4 Wireless Controller, iOS Specialized Bluetooth Controllers, partial support. Wow, okay, so this is really good. Really good for all those that play on mobile. It's going to be a lot easier to be a mobile player. No longer will you be hampered, right, by being a mobile player. So this is absolutely awesome. I know my friend has been just dying for this. I think he's going to play a lot more because of this, especially. So that's an awesome update, honestly. I wish that we could have the ability to convert materials. The upcoming material conversion function that will go live in version 1.3 is already in development. Stay tuned for future official announcements regarding the required material and rules behind this function. The ability to convert materials. What does that mean? The upcoming material conversion function that will go live in 1.3 is already in development. Stay tuned for future official announcements. Okay, so I think what this one means, and I hope this is what it means, is you can convert certain materials, like let's say weekly boss materials, or maybe like upgrade mats, to different ones that you might need. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I mean, literally, you know, like that the meme, this changes everything. This is gonna be just a huge awesome change, because personally I have been very unlucky when it comes to talent materials for all my people from the weekly boss drops. So if there's a way to change that, I know that was a thing in the betas that they later removed, so hopefully that comes back. Question 5. The electrocharge reactions triggered by Rainsword and Oz still trigger officials' talent undone, be thy sinful hex, when neither Sincho nor official is on the field. No, it will not. Undone by be thy sinful hex will only occur when your current active character triggers an electro-related elemental reaction. In other words, your active character must use their own attacks or skill to trigger that electro-related elemental reaction for undone be thy sinful hex to take effect. Example of this includes Barbara's normal attack. Her attack is a normal attack when using Foul Legacy, Raging Tide, Lisa's normal attack, and so on. Additionally, we have found that if Oz is repositioned using an elemental skill while he is on the field, the effect of undone by the sinful hex might be lost. Investigating and fixing this issue due to concerns that immediate fix could trigger other unforeseen results. Okay. So personally, I haven't been using Fischl as much, so I haven't noticed this, but if you do use Fischl with Sincho, know that this effect won't be triggered by Sincho's ult. Number 6. Why can't the Vatui Anemo Boxer Vanguard counter Geo attacks any longer? The design of animal abilities was intended to mostly react, other than with itself, with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro. This is in line with the design of animal character abilities and the swift reaction. When the Animal Boxer Vanguard was first released, we did not take this principle into account, and designed it an additional counter mechanic to Geo Attack. This diverges from prior design language. As such, we removed the Animal Boxer Vanguard's Geo counter mechanic, version 1.2. Due to an oversight on their part, this change was not reflected in announcements on time. We apologize for any inconvenience that this may have caused you. Honestly, I didn't even notice this. I legit just, I did not notice this at all. I'm gonna be honest, I just completely spaced on that, so I'm good though, but they fixed it. Number 7. Why does God use talent Harmony Between Heaven and Earth not affect the elemental burst that activates it? Harmony Between Heaven and Earth. Isn't that her? Oh, by the time Harmony Between Heaven and Earth is activated, Ganya's elemental burst would already have been unleashed. As such, it will not be affected by this buff. Oh, is it talking about her? Like, what is it, her crit rate, right? Interesting. Okay. We would like to have more original resin. Yes. That is a good question. Number 1, all events in version 1.3 that do not require challenging leyline, outcrops, or domains will not consume original resin. The vast majority of large-scale events in future versions will also not consume original resin. Number 2, our battle pass will be adjusted from version 1.3 onward to have additional fragile resin rewards. Sojourner's battle pass and Gnostic Hymn will obtain fragile resin 1 per 10 levels, starting from level 5, replacing the Mystic Enhancement ores that was originally there. This will not change the total amount of Mystic Enhancement ore gained through the BP. These Mystic Enhancement ores will instead be distributed amongst other levels. Okay, so that's a really good change. We're gonna get some fragile resins. It says 1 per 10 levels, so what, 5? Right, because they're 50 levels. Not bad. I mean, 5 fragile resins per each battle pass is just gonna make the value of it go up even higher, right? And you're not losing on the Mystic Enhancement ores that you're still gonna give, so it's just making the battle pass better. And instead of giving like condensed resin or something where there's a limit to it, fragile resin, you know, you can hoard if you want. So I think this is a really good change. Obviously, I think most people would want just better ways of having more resin, right? Because this is technically still something you have to pay for, right? You still have to buy the battle pass, at least for a minimum of $10. So although it adds to the value of the battle pass, I think people wanted more ways to do it for free, right? Like, let's say, like, I think I heard MD talk about a good idea for like doing your commissions and doing commissions specifically for like a condensed resin, right? Where it will still cap you, but it will still give you that free condensed resin without like the battle pass or anything like that. So I think this could be a good change, or it is a good change in my opinion, but I think they still need to add more stuff for free to play players. The fact that they're not charging original resin for events is huge. Like, I think they first tried it here in this 1.2 event, and I really liked it, because it didn't mean that I had to put off my progress as far as my other characters just to do the event, right? You don't feel constrained by the event, and it almost seems like a hassle that you have to do this event. Even though the rewards are good, you still have to use your resin. So I think removing that cost was a really big change in the right direction, and I hope they keep taking it that way. And I hope they keep listening like this. These developers discussions are obviously, they're taking the harder to hit questions, right? So hopefully they keep doing this and keep bettering the game this way. And finally they say, well then, this brings the latest session of our developer discussion to an end. If you have any questions that you would like to answer to travelers, please head over to Genshin Impact's official forum. Okay, so yeah, pretty much it. Really good stuff. I think a lot of good stuff for the mobile players, especially with the addition of controllers and the pre-updates. That's going to be really good for them. I'm really curious about this one. Ability to convert material. This could potentially be really big. Just for a lot of the people that have gotten unlucky, or just those that have a lot of one material that, you know, they possibly want something else. I'm specifically thinking that this will be applied to the weekly materials because that was in the game before. So hopefully that's the case. And lastly, this little battle pass change is a pretty good one in my opinion, just because I buy the battle pass each battle pass, right? So just adding to the value of that, pretty good. I think the battle pass is already kind of worth it, so this is just gonna make it even better. But yeah, besides that, let me know what you guys think about these changes. Are they good? Is there something that you don't like? What did you want to see in 1.3? Did you want to see more? Because I feel like they definitely did a lot less than 1.2, but still, I think what they focused on was a pretty big change, right? Obviously, I think they're never gonna abandon the mobile base, because I think that's the largest base, right? So I think focusing on this was a good thing for them. But after this, I would like to see a lot more quality of life changes and just more content, man. I think more content on a daily basis is going to be huge. So I don't know. I hope to see even more resin changes. Hopefully they actually affect free to play more. But besides that, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content from me, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.